Is no bags.
Oh,
Ah,
oh, oh.
Collecturbation time. Ah, this is a fun one. We're going to talk about Frank Zappa's 1974 masterpiece, Apostrophe. Now, forget prog rock. Frank Zappa is really a one-man genre. Even so, the level of musicianship on this Frank Zappa ensemble buries most cape-wearing 70s proggers, a tantalizing prospect to be sure. Any Zappa album of this time period serves up generous portions of impossible odd meter percussion, witty lyrical absurdity, ludicrous speeding keyboard and saxophone scribbling, and compositions that swerve in and out of sophisticated jazz and bluesy rock and roll. Even so, Apostrophe is something special.
There's an abundance of Frank's aggressive, fuming, smokestack guitar solos on the record, especially during Cosmic Debris, which includes uncredited backing vocals from Tina Turner and the Ikettes. The smoking title track, essentially a jam with Jack Bruce, and the guitars from Mars' lead tone of Stinkfoot. There's a particularly gritty vibe to Frank's vocals throughout the record, and the staggering talents of George Duke, Ian Underwood, and Jean-Luc Ponty contribute stellar performances without overplaying their respective hands. Apostrophe is a perfect place to start your exploration of Zappa University.
Okay, let's play a song. This is Nanook Rubs It. Okay, continuing on with our discussion of Frank Zappa. First, let me just say a couple things. The song you just heard, Nanook Rubs It, I used to sing it to the kids just to irritate them while we were waiting for the bus to come on a regular basis. I loved it. They did not. It was great. Got me just about as angry as an Eskimo boy could be. So I pounced and I pounced again. Hey, googly moogly. Yeah, every word. Kids were like, Dad, come on, do we have to hear the Baby Steel song again? Well, the fur trap was very upset. And rightly so. Anyway, so there's one story. Also, Stace mentioned that the Ikettes make an uncredited appearance on the album, and they also are on Overnight Sensation. In his book, he talks about how Ike Turner was such a sleazebag. He would not talk about money in front of the girls. So he privately met with Zappa, got paid, and then God knows what he actually gave the girls for doing the actual work. What a jackass. Anyway,
Yeah, steak dinner and a blow pup.
there you go. So anyway, the band is ludicrously tight and jazzy, disciples of Frank's unashamed musical voyeurism. Their virtuosity lighting a fire on a ridiculous material while adding plenty of razzle dazzle to the performances. Zappa is poised and witty throughout this entire record. It's a marvelously relaxed display, always in full command of the shit hottest of shit hot bands. I also recommend from this time period Roxy and Elsewhere, which I do not, I only have it on CD, I don't have it on vinyl, but it's a fantastic record. Um, he also had, when they played live, Zappa had not only, he had these hand gestures, which would tell him to play the music, but you play it with like a country vibe or play it with a reggae vibe. But it was just, it was crazy.
Hand signal for country, but not a
He had a hand
hello.
signal. I used to have a picture of it in an old guitar magazine with him and the band behind him. His signal for everybody to play their highest note was this. And it's just a picture of him on stage with this, and there's all these people out in the crowd. Yeah, he's basically like he's flipping the bird to the entire audience. Yeah,
I was very happy to find him in the bathroom of Protean Books
that's
down in
right.
Baltimore.
The infamous toilet picture. Yeah.
I have it on my phone somewhere.
So let me just say, my Python boot is too tight. I couldn't get it off last night. A week went by, and now it's July. I nearly got it off, and my girlfriend cried, "You've got Stinkfoot." Let's play Stinkfoot.
This is the Snaggletooth Rock and Roll Podcast.